Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another bonus video. I finally got the unboxing from Millcreek Entertainment. Some other reviewers have already done their video, but I'm just now getting around to it. I have opened it up so I know what it is. Before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do a lot of good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man Store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man Store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Letterboxd account, my Film Aficionado account, which you can follow on with my collection, which is not yet up to date, as well as my wish list of movies I'm after. Alright, so our good friends at Millcreek sent us the Mindy Project, starring Mindy Kaling, who's most famous from The Office. So I'm going to go ahead and read what this is about. So Mindy Bluray is a talented obstetrician navigating the tricky waters of her chaotic personal life as she pursues her dreams of becoming the perfect woman, finding happiness, and getting her perfect romantic comedy ending. She shares her practice with a ground of doctors, none of whom make life any less complicated for her. There's Danny Castellano, whose on-again, off-again romance with Mindy keeps the office staff on her toes. Dr. Jeremy Reed, the office's managing partner and resident punching bag. Ex-con turned nurse Morgan Tukers. The gossipy Tamra, and the grumpy Beverly. Critics call it one of the funniest ensembles on TV, and the hit series is packed with amazing guest stars, unexpected challenges, and hilarious, heartfelt moments on Mindy's road to perfection. Bonus features include deleted scenes and gag reels. It's in 1080p, high definition, widescreen. Audio's DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. English subtitles. Approximate runtime is 43 hours and 47 minutes. There's 117 episodes and 6 seasons. Right now we're watching Community, which Millcreek also sent us, and we are absolutely enjoying it, and it looks fantastic on Blu-ray. I'm assuming this will be the same thing, so we might have to check this out here soon, especially once we finish Community. We'll be wanting to watch something else, so. We're about halfway through, and we've only been watching for maybe a month. Okay, I'm having a lot of troubles. There we go. Okay, so you got outer box there, and then this nice case. It has there, and apparently some of this back portion ruined it if you hadn't watched it, so I'm not going to show that. And is that upside? No, that's not upside down. There's the spine, and they are not stacked. You got 2 discs per season, around 12 discs, 12 episodes a disc, and they have different colors for each season. Looks like the pictures are almost the same. She's wearing something different there. Yeah, so about 10 to 12. At most, it looks like 13 episodes a disc. And like a lot of shows, which is kind of odd, you would think it wouldn't happen that way, but Season 4 is 26 episodes, but then Season 5 is 13 episodes. Season 6 is 10 episodes. So the last 2 seasons are on a disc apiece. So very nice release, packaged very well. So like I said, thanks again to Millcreek for sending this in for review. I'll leave the link down below to their website. You can also find it on Amazon and probably in some stores. Just a very nice release, and it should be available now. So Okay guys, I'm not quite done yet. Before I was able to get this video out, Millcreek actually sent us another package of new releases in for review, so I'm going to go over those. I have opened them up. I'm very excited about them. So without further ado, we got a pretty big package here. And we got some more retro VHS Blu-ray slipcover editions. So first up we got No Mercy with Richard Gere and Kim Basinger. Bruce Willis and the Hudson Hawk, or just Hudson Hawk. Cyndi Lauper and Jeff Goldblum in Vibes. I'm very excited about this one. I'll tell you why here in a few. And then the thriller When a Stranger Calls, which a lot of people are very excited about. I've never seen it, so I'm looking forward to checking that one out as well. And lastly, we got a complete series on Blu-ray. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, the complete series, starring Ellie Kemper from The Office. So very neat. So I'm going to show you guys each of these releases. And speaking of Serial at Midnight, I watched his video the other day, and I never thought of this. This part of the slipcover is the actual width of what a VHS cover would be, and then the part sticking out of the VHS is the difference between a VHS cover and the Blu-ray cover. So it's not, the image is not stretched out or anything like that. So I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't think of that until he said that. So here is the artwork on the Blu-ray case. And then here is the artwork on the disc. I'm looking forward to watching this. I also have Fatal Analysis or something like that also stars these two. So this one, it says Richard Gere and Kim Basinger sizzle in a searing action thriller of passion and murder, No Mercy. Gere stars as Eddie Gillette, a tough, uncompromising cop who vows to avenge his partner's death, draws him into a torrid affair with the only witness, the murderer's girlfriend. Basinger is the sultry Cajun beauty, Michelle, caught in the war between Gere and vicious crime lord Losado, the man who possesses her. Gillette's vendetta takes him from the streets of Chicago to the violent underworld of New Orleans, where he abducts Michelle to flush out Losado. He escapes into the treacherous bayou with his unwilling captive, but as their pursuers close in and the danger mounts, so does their lust for each other. Out of time and out of luck, Gillette confronts Losado in an explosive climax where there is no mercy. So that sounds fun. Alright, next up we got When a Stranger Calls. And here is the artwork on the case for that. Here is the artwork, which is similar, if not the exact same as what the artwork is on the outer here. Alright, so this one, it says, a terrified young babysitter and incessantly ringing phone, and whispered threats set the stage for one of the most suspenseful thrillers ever filmed. Carol Kane stars as the babysitter who is tormented by a series of ominous phone calls until a compulsive cop, played by Charles Durning, is brought on the scene to apprehend the psychotic killer. 7 years later, however, the nightmare begins again when the madman returns to mercilessly haunt Kane, now wife and mother. No longer a naive girl, though still terrified but prepared, she moves boldly to thwart the maniac's attack in scenes that culminate in a nerve-shattering conclusion. So, cool. Hour and 37 minutes, came out in 1979. So that sounds fun. Alright, next up we got Vibes. And here is the artwork for that. And here's the disc art. So that's different than what the outer is. And the reason I'm excited about this one, we are watching Community, the TV series with Joel McHale, Donald Glover, Chevy Chase, and we're really enjoying it. We're almost halfway through the third season, also released by Millcreek, that was sent in for review, and we're really enjoying it. And Abed, one of the main characters in Community, who's all about pulp culture and movies, he has a poster for this movie hanging up in his apartment in one of the earlier seasons. So that kind of intrigued me, and I knew this was coming out. So two sidekicks, Nick and Sylvia, meet at a NYU research center, headed by Dr. Harrison Steele. Later on, Nick and Sylvia are hired by Harry Buscafuso to find his missing son in Ecuador. When they arrive in South Africa, the duo learns that Harry has actually duped them into finding a lost gold treasure, which his former minions failed to retrieve. Unknowns to the trio, they are being pursued by another group who are also seeking the treasure, one of whom is a psychic himself and led by Dr. Harrison Steele. It's a star-studded supernatural comedy that features Jeff Goldblum, Peter Falk, Julian Sands, and Steve Buscemi, and marks the acting debut of Cyndi Lauper. So that sounds very fun. I'm looking forward to watching this one. An hour and 39 minutes, came out in 1988. And lastly, we got Hudson Hawk. I have watched this one. The other three I have not watched. It's been a while since I've watched it. I remember it being over the top, but cheesy fun. I like the tagline: "Catch the excitement, catch the adventure, catch the hawk." So here is the artwork for that. I thought that's great as well. As well as the disc art's pretty great too. All right. So this one says Bruce Willis, Danny Alejo, Andy McDowell, and Sandra Bernhard star in the funniest action-adventure comedy ever. Willis is Eddie the Hawk Hawkins, the world's most famous cat burglar, who after 10 years in prison is ready to go straight. But it's not going to be easy for the Hawk. The mob and the CIA have conspired to blackmail Eddie and his partner into stealing 3 Da Vinci masterpieces from the most heavily guarded museums in the world. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. While trying to steal the goods, Hawk falls in love with a beautiful but schizophrenic nun and is relentlessly pursued by the greedy and powerful Minerva and Darwin Mayflower, who want the masterpieces as part of their twisted plot to ruin the world's economy. It's wall-to-wall action as the wisecracking Hawk attempts to save the world with the girl and have the last laugh. It's an hour and 40 minutes and was released in 1991. So these are really cool releases. Here's the one spines and there's the other. So very happy that Millcreek sent these into review. I'm really looking forward to watching the 3 that I haven't seen and revisiting Hudson Hawk. So some very neat retro VHS Blu-ray slipcover releases. And then we got the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Comes out here, and then you got the case. They have their own compartment. So season 1 is on 2 discs with about 6 or 7 episodes on a disc. And we got season 2 on 2 discs, each with a different person on them. Season 3 on 2 discs, and then season 4 is on 2 discs. So very neat. So it's 4 seasons. And there's the back and the spine there. So it says, life begins when the world doesn't end. From the executive producers of 30 Rock, Tina Fey and Robert Carlock, comes the Emmy-nominated series Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Rescued after 15 years in an underground doomsday cult, Kimmy decides to rebuild her life in New York City armed with only a 5th grade education and a firm belief that truly anything is possible. She quickly finds a roommate, a landlord, a job working for a spoiled Manhattan mom, and a new beginning. As she finds her way in the 21st century, Kimmy plans to find the happy in things. Enjoy all 51 episodes from 4 seasons, available for the first time on Blu-ray in a single complete series collection. So, very neat. Approximate runtime of 25 hours and 14 minutes. So there's that. So that's kind of a nice two-set here of Office alumni that made their own series. So we got the Mindy Project and the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. So very happy about those. And the Blu-ray retro VHS slipcover. So that's everything that Millcreek has sent in to review the last couple weeks. If you haven't yet done so, make sure to check out their website. I've linked it down below. They've done a lot of great releases here in the last year or so, especially including these. So again, this is Physical Media Man signing off. Physical media will never die.
Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man.